Severance is more than just a corporate thriller. It's a psychological labyrinth wrapped in a sci-fi enigma. Season 1 gave us a chilling glimpse into life inside Lumen Industries, but as the credits rolled, we were left with a briefcase full of questions and almost no answers. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into 25 questions. Season 1 of Severance left us with questions that still haunt our minds and fuel our theories heading into future seasons. Let's get into it. Who are the MDR team really refining numbers for? Mark's numbers directly affect Gemma, but what about the rest of MDR? Are they refining emotional data for other subjects on the testing floor, maybe even strangers? Was that actually Helena at the end of Season 2? Nope, that was Heli, the Innie. Britt Lower confirmed it.
Mark!
Her intense stare at Gemma wasn't sinister, just a moment of guilt and realization. What was James Egan's deal with the birthing retreat women? James may have used multiple women in an attempt to produce the perfect heir.
Wish I had others in the shadows.
But it wasn't until Heli exhibited Kier's fire that she became his chosen vessel. What was James Egan's tiny office at Lumen? That private room with 4 buttons and a Kier portrait, likely a monitoring station, but maybe James was also being observed himself, with his tempers measured in real time. Who or what is the board? The board remains unseen. Are they real people, AI, ghosts of Lumen's past CEOs? Whatever they are, they communicate only through Natalie, adding to their mythic presence. What is Lumen's grand agendum? In the Season 2 finale, Kier Egan's animatronic form references the grand agendum.
In completing your 25th macro data file, you have drawn my grand agendum nearer to fulfillment, thus making you one of the most important people in history.
The company's stated goal is to eliminate pain, but James Egan might have a darker personal mission, immortality, via transferring Innie consciousness into descendants. What is the Revolving? James Egan promises Helena she'll sit with him at the Revolving.
The grandfather would cherish what you've done, and one day you will sit with me at my Revolving.
Is it symbolic, or is it a literal consciousness transfer ritual? Many believe this is how James plans to extend his life, by replacing Helena's mind with his purified Innie. How did Gemma end up on the testing floor? Gemma, Mark's wife, was believed to be dead, but she reappears as Ms. Casey. Did she volunteer for a treatment? Was her death staged by Lumen? Blood donations and a visit to a Lumen fertility clinic suggest premeditated recruitment. Who were the shadow forms behind Mark in Episode 1? Mannequin-like versions of the MDR team appeared on the Orbo. Were they real, animatronics, or eerie symbols of Lumen's control? Where did Irving go? He boarded a train, destination unknown, most likely. He's venturing into the outside world to expose Lumen or reconnect with resistance forces. What does the outside world really look like? We've only seen Kerp and surrounding areas. The stop-motion orientation video mentioned 209 countries, hinting at possible misinformation or propaganda. Is the world as free as it seems? Who was Irving calling from the payphone? Possibly a contact from an anti-Lumen network. His mission seems aligned with resistance. He might be one of their agents on the inside. Why did Irving dream of the exports hall? Dreaming is supposedly impossible for Innies, but Irving's artistic mind may be bridging his severed halves, hinting that reintegration is more natural than Lumen claims. What's Bert's real history with Lumen? Bert once worked as a driver, potentially helping traffic people like Gemma. Later, he became severed, maybe to erase his guilt. Where is Kerp located? It's fictional, but clues point to Michigan's Upper Peninsula, references to Lake Superior, cold climate, and regional songs like The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. How did Lumen actually start? Founded in 1865, Keir Egan is depicted as a Civil War veteran. His trauma from war may have sparked the mission to eliminate pain, but was that really the origin, or a myth built by Lumen? Where is Ricken during Season 2? Ricken may simply be off-screen for now, as the show shifts focus to Lumen's deeper mysteries, possibly working on a new book, being watched or silenced by Lumen due to his book's influence, or being set up for a much larger role in Season 3. Why did Harmony flee Helena's driver? Seeing that driver triggered her fear, perhaps a reminder that Lumen uses drivers to disappear people. Her flight suggests deeper knowledge and paranoia. What do other Lumen offices actually do? Offices in Italy, Grand Rapids, and an empathy center in Spard suggest global operations. Each may represent a different pain management tactic or more sinister experiments. Did the show forget about Pety? Nope. His impact lingers. Pety's failed reintegration continues to influence Mark, especially through his AI hallucinations and moral hesitation. Is Lumen's doctrine real or corporate cultism? Probably the latter. From four tempers to core virtues, it seems like pseudo-spiritual branding wrapped around real science. Harmony's invention of Severance was just repackaged. Where did the Orbo sequence actually take place? It seems outdoors, near the Egan estate. Though elements like a TV in the snow suggest artificial environments, it's likely a real forest with staged illusions. What's with the goat people? Lumen breeds goats for sacrifice. Emil the goat was said to be in tune with Gemma, possibly part of rituals tied to emotional milestones or data spikes. Is Heli pregnant? Number. Though theories circulated, showrunners have dismissed this idea, suggesting Mark chose her for fertility reasons would send the wrong narrative. Are the Innies now starting a revolution? Absolutely. With Drummond dead and Milch taken hostage, the Innies are beginning to fight back. Dan Erickson confirmed that Season 3 will dive deep into their rebellion and what they're willing to sacrifice for just one more minute of freedom. So, there you have it. 25 burning questions from Severance Season 1 that demand answers. Which theories have your Keir-worshipping brain spinning? What shocking revelations do you anticipate for Season 2? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more analysis and theories from the labyrinthine world of Severance.